Hey, Happy New Year, Happy Monday, Happy everything. Today I'm working on Call Me Crafty Owl's Sheetload cards for January. I didn't do it last month and I felt kind of guilty. So I started doing this one right away. So if you're joining me later, the link is down below in the description box for the Crafty Owl's Alicia's YouTube channel. So definitely check it out. Hi, Melanie. Happy New Year. So I thought I'd just bring you along with me because I don't know why, but lately I've been forgetting to do my Monday lives. I just completely spaced it. So I'm trying to do better this year. So this is, what it looks like. And I'm working with, so I had to modify this, and I'm working with actually 6x6 papers because I'm trying to smash my stash. Hey, Judy, Happy New Year. So if you're going to use 6x6, you're going to need 4 sheets of each color. So this is designed for 12x12. I did it 6x6, and I had this old circus paper that I got a long time ago, and I have never used. So I am using it up. And so I'm just going to put together some of these, and then I've already got several put together. How many do I have put together? I mean, partly put, the fronts at least. Come on, pick up. You can do it. Pick it up. All right, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I've got 7 done as far as the fronts go. So I've got a couple more to do. Hi, Pam. Hi, Belle. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Cindy. And hi, other Pam. Pam White. Hi, Melissa. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. So I'm just going to put these together. And then I was looking at these, and some of them are quite busy. So I think I might trim them down some. And then I printed these happy birthdays, just made them up in Photoshop and printed them, and kind of made the background a little bit dirtier looking, like this paper versus stark white. And I figure I'll cut them out with this and then back them with this and vellum to help calm down all the what. Hi, Dawn. So I decided that this year I'm going to kind of get my act together with regard to negativity. So, and you've probably seen a lot of my posts if you follow my personal Facebook page. And I mean, I don't say negative things, but I refer to negative actions. And I just don't want to do that this year. I just want to be positive and shine light everywhere. Hi, Elizabeth. So that's my decision that I've made as a New Year's resolution. And I generally don't do New Year's resolutions. Let's see. So these 2 are going to go down here, and you can reverse them. You can go any direction you want. You can go this way if you want to, but mine are all going to be oriented in the portrait. So, and what I do to help myself get these straight is, where'd my little piece of tape go? Oh, I probably threw it away. Let me grab another one. Is I tape one of them down so I can use it as a guideline to get them on here straight all the way around. So if I tape one down, then I can just glue the other one, butt it up right next to it, and I'm just using my Barely Arts glue. As you know, I'm a glue person. I support the glue factories, and is this glue? Yeah, it's glue. So I know I have a video out there that glue versus adhesive. Oh, going back to cooking. Now that sounds nice. We've got a brisket in the oven. And no other big plans. It's not a huge deal, but the biggest deal for me was changing my thinking. And spreading a little love. So if you guys catch me posting stuff about how bad people impact your life or whatever, slap me. because it doesn't matter. It only matters if you are good and you impact people's life in a positive way. Or me anyway. You do you. Okay. So yeah, some of these are pretty busy. So I have, a couple of plans to calm them down. And this was actually a 12 by 12 paper pad that I cut down to 6 by 6. And just for space reasons, it's heavy. It feels like a watercolor paper. Hey, Melissa. Hey, Maddie. So, and then I have some announcements. And I know if you guys follow my page, you see where I already posted that Friday morning coffee is coming back. So that'll be at 9 o'clock Central Time in the mornings on Fridays. And I'm not doing it by myself this time. This time, my friend Dawn is collaborating with me, and we're going to partner in this, which I'm so excited about. Because I feel like we work well together, bouncing ideas off each other and things like that. Yes, focus on our own circus this year. Yeah, good one, Dawn. Not my circus, not my monkeys. And I feel positive that it's a resolution that I can keep. Saying I'm going to lose weight, that's a joke. I don't want to. I want to. I just don't want to do the work you have to do to get there. No, I don't. Okay, so these ones I had arranged up top for whatever reason, and I'll keep it that way. And then the other announcement is, and I already announced it in the Facebook group, that I am now a team member on Kendra's card challenge on the video team. And I'm super excited about that because, well, for many reasons, but a lot of them, as you know, I've got my style, right? And a lot of times, teams that I've been on, although I love the products, they're not always necessarily my style. So I stretch myself and make it work. But in this case, instead of one sponsor, we have multiple super sponsors that actually send us stuff to work with. So that's super cool. Hi, Chow. Hi, One to One. Yeah, it is funny how we do that, Dawn. So, yeah, I'm really excited to be on Kendra's card challenge team, and I'm really excited that this card challenge 13 is collaborating with Alicia of Call Me Crafty Gal. So you'll see tomorrow we have a hop, and it's a giveaway hop. So make sure you hop along with all the hoppers. If you see my video, we'll have the hoppers listed under my video. And you have a chance to win prizes from our super sponsors. And some of them include Trinity Stamps, Whimsy Stamps, Artful Angel. I mean, just to name a few. If you check out Kendra's page, and I should have linked that below. I didn't think about it, but I'll link it later. You'll see all the wonderful sponsors that we have prizes from. Yeah, I'm super excited about being on this team. Oh, good, Cordelia. Awesome. Okay, so those are all done. Now I need to make card bases for them, and I'm going to do black card bases. Let's lid this up. And I need 9. So the sheet load for this month, that's 9 cards. Where is my spray? Here it is. And these are great. And these I'm making birthday cards for children. Well, it could be for adults too. I mean, I wouldn't be mad if I got a circus card. I like circus. So there's that. Let's get some paper out. Kendra's page is Kendra's Card Challenges. Give me a second and I'll go find the link for you. Where is my keyboard? I have a portable keyboard that I move off to the side when I'm crafting so I don't wreck it. Kendra's Card Challenge. That's what I meant. And okay, that's the blog sites. Okay, it's her Patreon, and I'm not finding it here. Just give me a moment. Cards by Kendra. There's her YouTube, her Google. Where is her Patreon? And you can join her Patreon for free. And all right, let me go to Facebook and see if I can find it. Let me check back with you guys and see if anybody's found it for us already. It happens. Chow always beats me. Yeah, there's Kendra's Card Challenge Facebook group. But we need to be on her Patreon. Uno momento, por favor. Okay, KCC 13. Printer. Okay, there's the giveaway entry form. Well, lordy, lordy, where is it? Well, I know I have it. Hang on, I think I have it linked in my video for tomorrow. Yeah, you're right. You're right. It's probably linked on her Cards by Kendra, and that did come up in my Google search. I didn't think about it, or I would have. Cards by Kendra blog. Cards by Kendra YouTube. Okay. Well, Kendra's cardchallenges.com. Instagram, Pinterest, visit my website. Okay, let's see if it's here. All right, well, what the heck? I just got burned clicking that one. Kendra'sCardChallenges.com took me to an about.blank. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay. Copy. Sorry about that. I'm like, oh, see, Chow, you got me. Oh, good Lord. Where was I? Oh, yeah, I was looking for black paper. So I'm going to need 5 sheets of black paper. I know that's more than 5, but that's how many I'm grabbing in my hand. And I'm going to need to slice those. And I'm going to have them be top folding. So let's go 4 1/4. That's 4 1/4. 6. And I only need 8 because I already have one. I think. Yeah, I do. Okay. My blade's getting dull on this already. It is what it is, right? And then we will score these at 5 1/2. I hope everybody got some rest last night. Now, what did I do with the one I just did? I must have put it at the bottom of the pile. The cool thing about these, and especially like before Christmas time, is you can build up your stash in no time of cards. And if you do the sheet load and you do Kendra's card challenges, pretty soon you're gonna have cards coming out your ears, and some of us like to donate them. This black paper I think is a Recollections black paper. The only expensive black paper I buy is the Tim Holtz, and I would not use that for card bases. No way, no how. So Michael's Recollections, 110. I usually buy it when it's on sale, like buy one, get one half off, or buy one, get one free is my favorite, but you hardly see that anymore. All right. And I want to, so that we can write sentiments on the inside, that those two blacks don't match, it doesn't matter. There's so many shades of black. Oh, your dog at the neighbor's fireworks? Yeah, I don't know. I fell asleep pretty early, which is typical of me on New Year's Eve, and nothing woke me up. So that's always a bonus. Okay, let's go ahead and fold these and burnish. And I didn't miss any phone calls, so I know my kids didn't try to call me. They know I'm asleep. I'm just an old lady. I'm no fun anymore. Mary, you got your cards done this morning. You mean the your Kendra's card or your sheet load? You're so fast. I see you on Craft Roulette. I do. Watching while driving. Well, Happy New Year, Shay. Yeah, I mean, there's no point in buying expensive paper for card bases. But I also don't like wimpy paper. So this is definitely 110-pound paper. Only thing is, I didn't get my score very straight there, did I? Well, I can always trim that off. Oh, you did your sheet load. Okay. Well, I got a couple done this morning, but they're for a video that you'll see in the future. Yeah, thank you. I'm glad you meant listening, Shay. I hate it when people watch YouTube while they're driving. But my husband will look at his text and I'll scream at him, Mike, what are you doing? Give me your phone. Hand it to me right now. This is unacceptable. All right. So there's our card bases. And the ones that I feel are too busy on the outside. Now before I get started on that, let's go ahead and do these happy birthdays. And could scissors be somewhere within sight? Yes. And I'm just cutting them down so that they fit nicely in my little girl, little empress. Okay, come here, sweetheart. I love this. I love this tool. I do. It's just so handy to have right there in your face. Oh my goodness, Cece, the fireworks. Happy New Year, Abraham. Yeah, so I totally get that. They were blowing them off here too, but for whatever reason, I was out like a log. I just got lucky when I made these and they fit in this. Kind of. I mean, they fit good enough. That looks straight. What? You're driving kids around and stuff? Of course. I need my fingers. So just to get an idea of how that's going to be, let's grab the vellum. Okay, what did I do with the die for the vellum? It's here somewhere. There it is. Nine is not too many, you know? Like, it's not overwhelming. Yeah, that's the thing, is I think people don't consider, you know, the fact that people have animals and that animals get freaked out by this kind of thing, or they don't care, or, you know, whatever. I think they just don't consider it because they don't have animals of their own. Or maybe they do and their animals aren't scared. Some animals don't get scared. I don't know if this piece of vellum is going to be too big or if I'm going to like it or how it's going to go. But I do like how it kind of calms down the whole circus design. What do you guys think? Big one, or should I make them smaller? It is hard to know how to comfort them, Cece, because they, you know, they're animals and they don't speak very good English. Let me cut a smaller one just to kind of give you a point of reference. What did I do with my smaller one? It dropped here. I've got my little space heater going in here. It is cold today. It was nice yesterday. It got to probably 65 or 68 or something. Something comfortable. Hi, Peggy. A golden doodle you're babysitting. How cool. You had a rogue thing land on you. Oh no, Melissa, like a firework type thing? Or was it a scary bird? A Mexican bird? I know I'm being goofy, but all right, let's take a look and see if maybe the smaller one might be more suitable. I think the smaller one is just fine. What do you guys think? Yeah, we're going to do the smaller one, and that'll save me some vellum. See, I can just cut this right out. All right. There's one. Let's do number 2. I can cut them both at the same time. As long as I can find the small plate for cutting out happy birthday. There it is. The thing I love most about this thing is this magnetic plate. It's so nice. I think maybe I will kind of match this up and maybe do some sort of embellishment down here on this part of it. Yeah, I like that idea. Because I like the birthday to be, you know, not too crowded. Well, yeah, you're right, Abraham. Just comfort them. Okay, there's 2. Yeah, I think some little embellishments right there would be great. Okay. Well, I didn't think that through before I chopped it off. And that's going to have to be just a little higher because I do want that stitching detail. Sometimes I just don't think. Yeah, exactly. I'm glad Melissa's okay too. That could have, I mean, that could have been a real disaster. I mean, holes in your sweatshirt is pretty disastrous too, unless you're me. In which case there's holes in everything I own pretty much. Oh, that would have been horrible if it burned your hair too. I mean, 60, isn't that kind of cold for Arizona? I don't know. Some places I know in Arizona it actually snows, so I don't know. There's 3. Okay, now let's be more mindful when I cut these out. Okay. Yeah, it does have a story. I remember this one New Year's Eve. And it's probably a better story than some people end up with because they're out there drinking and driving and doing crazy stuff. '57 in Columbia. I think it's not supposed to get over like 46 here today. But I am going to turn off my space heater because now I feel warm enough. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Good thing I cut a lot of these, or I made a lot of these. Because you never know. I wasn't sure if I was going to fussy cut these or use a die. '27 in Maine? No, thank you. That's cold. Brr. Okay, this will be number 5. Okay, 4 more. I think I can safely do it like this. X. 17. See, I'm not a huge fan of hot weather. I can do cold pretty well because, you know, first of all, I have quite a bit of my own personal insulation. This was 1, 2, 3. I have this was number 6. And then I also started my no-buy today. And I'm kind of excited about that. I know that sounds weird, but I think, you know, it's another goal I think I can keep. It's for only 90 days to start. Okay, this will be 7. Oh my gosh, 3 a.m. for sure. I live in the South too. I live in Alabama. It's pretty cold for Alabama right now. You know, our weather guys would say, you know, a lot of doom and gloom stuff about it. Okay, 2 more. 2 más. 2 más. I'm hoping I don't have to get out another piece of vellum, but I might have to. Yep, I'm definitely going to have to get another piece out. That's okay. Oh, wait, there's a piece right here. Oh, cool beans. Lucked out. Yeah, excited and nervous. And you know, just kind of looking at the positive aspect of it, what you're going to save and how, you know, you're not avoiding, but, well, me, you know, avoiding, you know, raising my credit card debt because I don't have the cash for that kind of stuff. I just charge it. And that's, yeah, not always a wonderful thing. Okay, last one. Okay, let's see here. Can I get this on here without getting at the split part? I think I can. And let's get a happy birthday out. And this is just 65-pound paper that I printed these on. It's some hammer mill. Okay. Yeah, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me while I do this because I've just been kind of doing this quietly. I don't listen to podcasts or music or anything. And Cece, I agree except for, okay, you know, I am making the exception of, you know, things like consumables like, you know, card bases. I certainly do not need another ounce of pattern paper, but I might run out of glue, so I might need glue or tape or those kinds of things. But as far as, you know, stamps, dies, etc., I will get some free stuff for being on design team, but you know, that's cool. I'm not spending money on that. Oh no, what new Tim Holtz fault? Okay, if he comes out with a new, never mind. No, I can do this. I can do this. Okay, so some of these that I'm finding too busy, I'm going to trim down. Because you can do that. I'm going to trim it just right at this edge. So I do want to keep some of that pattern. Okay. See, I like this black because the black in here is not super black, so it really kind of goes. I could pop that up, but I'm not going to. Oh, the vault, you mean like old stuff that he's brought back? No, I don't need it. I don't use what I have. But you guys know I love my 10 volts. Okay, I think I had this one oriented this way. Yes, I did. Okay. And so we'll glue the happy birthday down to the vellum. And then I think I'll pop that up. I want to get foam tape and things like that are other things that I'll probably need, but not necessarily. I could have cut multiples of this part right here and use that. So, and I've got enough scraps. Yeah. You guys know you have them. Cut that one too long. Just save that aside. I never had little kids' birthday cards, so I thought it would be a good idea to go ahead and smash this circus paper whilst making little kids' birthday cards. Now, wait a minute. I'm right, Maddie. Well, check it out. That was my plan too, but my plan was I was buying all the crafty stuff as my retirement nest egg. So that's why I had plenty of stuff, and I'm retired. So I'll do the insides of those later. I feel like I got that crooked. I think I have the happy birthday crooked. It's gonna have to fly the way it is, though. Okay, there's one down. Let's do the next one. Let's see. Do I feel like this one's too busy? Let's see how it looks with the. Yep, I like them trimmed down like I had that one. I do. Me too. Well, you guys know I have a lot of adhesives because I bought a bunch of them for my glue demo. Gotta see where I am here. Space, yeah, is the other issue. And a lot of times the reason your paper is crooked is because it didn't cut straight in the first place. You have to watch it with your guillotine trimmer, because if you're not holding your full piece of paper down, and I'm the worst at it, it will pull as you trim. And I tend to mostly use my guillotine trimmer because it's so easy and it never gets dull. Well, there you go. Just change your sentiment. Yeah, definitely go easy on yourself because they're just cards. I see the problem why I'm feeling this is crooked, because the way that these fonts are, these sit a tiny bit lower than the capital font. I probably should have done it in all caps. But that's why I'm feeling like it's crooked, because it is straight. Go figure. It was the closest thing I could find in my font repertoire that was a circus-like font. Yep, that's exactly what I did too. I spent it on craft supplies, and I have enough to last me a lifetime. I mean, I don't expect to live, another 30 years. I don't even expect to live another 10 years. I mean, I could, but, odds are the way I eat. I don't know. Okay. So, when I was making lots of money, Maddie, I bought everything in sight, and every ink, every re-inker, everything, so that when I retired and my income was greatly reduced, I would already have those things that I need, if that makes sense. So that was the nest egg part, and the fact that I made some large purchases when I got my severance package from work, because I didn't retire from my job per se. I was retired. Verizon did a thing. Okay. Oh, the rotary trimmer doesn't trim straight either. I have a rotary. I have a lot of trimmers. I'm bad. I'm a bad person. I know. I think I want to leave this one as is. I feel like it's not too busy because I have this kind of black breaking it up. So I'm not going to look at the scrapbooking made simple. I'm just not going to look. I don't want to. The main thing is I don't want to feel like I'm depriving myself. It's kind of like when you're on a diet. If you take on the attitude that you're depriving yourself, then you're going to feel bad. And I don't want that. Cindy, I understand that completely. And this is partly why I'm teaching Mike my craft, so he has an appreciation for it. But we won't talk about the totes and totes of underbed storage and closet storage of expensive yarn I have. I have a lot of it because, I'm not, when I was crocheting, I'm not interested in Coats and Clark, scratchy yarn. I like cotton yarn, and I like imported cotton yarn. So, what a snob, right? Oh, hi Beck. You like the circus theme? I love circus theme stuff too. I did also print out some of the circus printables that I purchased, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago, but they really did pixelate as JPEG images. I don't think they were meant to be these sizes. I really like that little clown, and I like these little animals, and I could scan and cut them, but they're too big for the card and the coloring isn't right. And then these little cards that I could put on the inside just for fun. Just for fun. Yeah, me too, Mary. I haven't crocheted. I put down a UFO and started making 3D like boxes and things like that. And that UFO is still sitting up there in a basket. And it was, I bought all the yarn for it. And it was one of those, I do, most of my work is very intricate. So I don't do simple stitches. And then 2, it came to the point where my poor husband was getting yelled at all the time because when you crochet, you count. And if I lost count, I'd yell at him. because he interrupted. Well, I mean, that's why I bet you, as far as what, who to leave your crafty stuff to, I bet you that that's why, at least for me, like if I go to Value Village or something, I usually find a lot of Stampin' Up stuff, and I find a lot of woodblock stamps, that probably didn't get sold in an estate sale. You need another you need another hobby. I know. I know. And I still have a lot of fabric too from my quilt making days. And I collected at that point. My favorite is batik, which is very expensive, of course. Of course. A crafty well for my craft friends. That's such a good idea, Beck. Such a good idea. This foam tape that I'm using is 1mm, and it's from scrapbook.com, but they are, nowadays, they're usually out of stock. So that's kind of a bummer, but I got it when they first brought it out. I bought a 3-roll thing because they had it on sale for like $20 or something. Well, I mean, you could build up your nest egg and end up spending it later for more money. See, you want to see how good I am at justifying spending. Right there, that right there. So if you think about, you've got a savings now, or you could have a savings building up your nest egg, but if that paper product or whatever doubles in price by the time you retire, then you didn't really save that much. Yeah, this one I don't feel like is too busy. Yeah, the glass beads especially. I do too, but I'm not willing to give them up. A friend of mine gave me a whole lot of the seed beads I have. He was a Native American, and he had collected them over the years. And when he passed on, that's what he left me. And so I kind of hate to give those up. But I can't see well enough because I used to do, if you do brick beading, and it really takes some good eyesight to get that tiny little thread through that skinny little needle. I mean, I have kids to leave it to, but I don't think any of them are very interested in the hobby. I sent my stepdaughter a bunch of stuff, beginner stuff. Like I sent her my Evolution, and I sent her a pair of Tim Holtz scissors and a bunch of stamps and a stamp platform so she could kind of get started. But I don't think she ever really did. I think she just didn't really pick it up, which is fine. I'm not mad. Stuff was just taking up space anyway. I know I'm good, Maddie. I'm very good. Practical in a sense. It is a practical move, but it doesn't. Yeah. You can say that and justify all I want. In the end, yeah. But let's look at it this way. Like, for instance, right now I don't have insurance. And so I have to pay full price for my medication. And I do. I take medication for my heart. I take medication for my blood pressure. And, I have to have that stuff. There's not saying, nah, we don't need it. It's, it's not a luxury. It's a necessity. So look at that. We're almost done. How many do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I still have to do the insides and stuff, but yeah. Use GoodRx? I probably will. Yeah, exactly, Cece. I have 5 boys, but I did have a stepdaughter. And I do have daughters-in-law. So, but I don't think, and I have a granddaughter. Well, actually, I have 3 daughters, but 2 of them are really young and not crafters yet. Although one of my granddaughters is pretty doggone artistic, so you never know. You never know. But she's also athletic, so I don't know if she's going to be a baseball player or if she's going to be an artist or a mathematician. Medicare, yep, I can get Medicare, but I'm only 63. Well, I'm 63 and a half as of the 15th of January. So I have another 18 months to wait. So any medical expenses I have, I'm going to have to pay out of pocket. And, I mean, I have a little bit of savings, so I don't have enough savings if I have to go in the hospital and have a surgery. Oh, have you? See, here's the thing. I've been using Express Scripts with my insurance, and they, for whatever reason, have not filled my lisinopril, and I've been out for 4 days now. That's a blood pressure medicine. And no doctors are open because my doctor's office closes on Fridays early. So I just have to do without until tomorrow. I don't think I'll die or anything, but it is kind of important to have your blood pressure medication. Even I know that. So I've been just trying to keep my blood pressure down by taking naps and taking it easy and not freaking out and, being careful with the salt and stuff like that. Yeah. Oh my gosh, Cindy, that's terrible. I think Mike pays for his Part B. I think he pays about 100 something a month out of his Social Security check. I just started. This is my 2nd month on Social Security. It's kind of fun. I was drawing unemployment for a while because I could, because I was, basically laid off from my job. But that's a hassle because you have to, you're supposed to look for work. And I didn't want to because I'm old and tired and nobody really wants to hire me. Because I'm old and tired. I was surprised when Verizon hired me. I was 54 years old when they hired me. Yeah, I know it's not good to be out of my blood pressure meds. Now, the heart medicine I take also helps with blood pressure. So I'm hoping that carries me through and I'm fine until I get my medication, which will be tomorrow. So it'll be 4 days without. I think we'll be fine. Funny story. So for months, I had this really weird tickle in my throat. And it was especially in the mornings after I drink my coffee. And I had been drinking McDonald's brand coffee, the kind that you can buy at Walmart or wherever. And it's super expensive. And so, Mike and I have been working on a budget. And, I said, okay, I don't need to be so snooty about my coffee. Get me what's on sale, like Maxwell House or something. Let's just have what's on sale and be fine with it. So he got me Maxwell House. And lo and behold, that tickle went away in my throat. And then he said, he came back from the store and he had one of those big cans of McDonald's coffee. He said, I thought I'd treat you and buy you this McDonald's coffee. I'm like, great, terrific, thank you. That's awesome. And as soon as I started drinking it, that tickle came back. So isn't that weird? I mean, that's just a weird story. It's like, why would coffee do that to you? But I think it's probably the amount of tannins in different types of coffees. Right. That's just not fair at all, Cindy, that double dipping stuff. And I understand completely. And I don't remember if I've been putting glue on these or not. I think maybe sometimes I have and sometimes I haven't. I lost track. Yakking. Okay, 2 more. What time is it? Oh, good. Good timing. This one's fine the way it is. Not too busy for my taste. But what this did was it got rid of most of that circus paper that I've been carrying around for 3 or 4 years and not touching and not using. So again, if you're going to adapt the sheet load to 6x6, you'll need 4 sheets of each instead of 3 12x12s. Okay. Oh, Mary, you want to be careful with that. Yeah, I'm sure the tickle is related to acid reflux because I take Pepsid twice a day for it. Now that is, I don't need a prescription for, so I definitely take that or I don't eat. I just found that an interesting little, wow, okay, so this is what's causing it, because sometimes you just don't know what the heck's going on. And I told my doctor about it, and he, looked in my throat and, examined me and did all the things and couldn't find anything wrong with me. Of course, I'm a woman, so that happens. Yeah, so McDonald's coffee was affecting my throat. So weird. And I had been drinking it for months, and I've been having that problem for months, and it just never dawned on me, other than the fact it was coffee itself. And I thought, well, it must be the coffee irritating me, because tell you how it felt. It felt exactly like, how if you are drinking old coffee and there's some old coffee grounds in your coffee and you don't notice it until you swallow it. That's what it felt like. Okay, last one. Is this one too busy? No, I kind of like it. You're right, Chow. Sometimes doctors, don't. The thing, yeah, they're clueless because they don't ask you the right questions. They don't dig into your life unless you, happen to find a physician who's into holistic medicine and, takes a look at you as a whole, as a person, your lifestyle, what you do. There's nothing to prompt them to think. What could it be? Just go ahead and tell me there's nothing wrong and I won't worry, but I do worry, even though you said there's nothing wrong, because that's kind of human nature. When something's bugging you, you're supposed to pay attention to it. All right, last one. Oh no, you know what? I unsubscribed to a bunch of those emails, and Simon Says Stamps wanted my feedback on why I unsubscribed, and I said that I was on a no buy, but I still love you. I didn't know what else to say. I realize they're a giant company, but, well, not super giant, but you know what I mean. They're a big company, but I've given them lots and lots of my money. Lots. Be strong, Melissa. Yeah. I don't think I unsubscribed to Only One Life. I'm kind of unsubscribing as I go. I don't want to unsubscribe to scrapbook.com because I have an affiliate with them, and I actually make a couple of dollars, every few months with the scrapbook because, people shop there. Okay, now embellishments. But there's the 9. If I were to leave it like this, there's the 9 sheet load. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They look okay. Thank you, Cindy. Yeah, I mean, they're fun. They're fun to do. I really enjoy doing this. And I just want to see if I were to do bling, what I would do here. I feel like stars are in order, don't you? Let's see here. I have these holographic stars. These are Trinity stamps. Ooh, yeah, I kind of like those with it. I know I have some other stars here too. These are also Trinity stamps. These are Starlight. I think these stars are better. Well, good, Chow, because Kyle will be getting one for his birthday. Let's do some stars on here, and then we will call it a day until I see you guys again. And I'm going to get together with Dawn and see if she wants to start this Friday or if we want to wait another week with regard to the Friday morning coffee. Oops, I hate it when that happens because they're really hard to pick up off of here. Okay, let's do 1, 2, 3. Let me see if I can get it. Yeah, they're really super hard to pick up out there. There, I got it though. I don't like that one there. Move it a little. Well, there's a hair there. Get out of there. You don't belong there. There we go. You want the chicken bunny and prize ribbon looking one? What are you talking about? Chicken bunny. The Tim Holtz, you mean? Oh, okay, Shay. I understand. So I'll add the embellishments as the day goes on, but I do need to close off this live because I've gone for an hour. I appreciate you guys coming to hang out with me to do this. I'm not looking at the Tim Holtz stuff. I'm just not going to look. I'm not, and I don't feel bad. You guys, if you saw all the Tim Holtz stuff I already have that I never touch, ever. Not from lack of love. It's from lack of time, and it's from me buying new stuff constantly, and yeah, moving right along. Thanks everybody for coming to my live, and don't forget to leave me a thumbs up on the way out. And if you're not a member, and thank you, by the way, to my channel members. If you're not a channel member, I encourage you to join. I have some special things for our members, printable files and things like that, early videos. So definitely consider hitting that join button. And if you're not already subscribed, you know what to do. Thanks, everyone. Have a great one. And I'll see you guys on Thursday afternoon. Bye-bye.